Look at her.
Oh my gosh, me.
Look at you, because we could not have you on the Sparkle Couch, sweetie, without talking about the gag of gags.
Thank you.
I mean, this moment was so amazing. You did what you set out to do. You had RuPaul laughing her ass off. You had the whole world cheering.
Yeah, that was fun.
Tell me about from inception to creation to performance of this moment.
You know what? This moment has now become like even more special because of the passing of Heklina.
Yeah.
Who, if you don't know, Heklina's a drag superstar, legend of San Francisco. And she booked me to do one of her shows, which I was like emailing, like, can I please do your show? Like back in the day. And, you know, there was a plethora of performers in San Francisco that were already doing her show. She didn't know who the fuck I was. So she gave me a chance to do her show, and I wanted to do something that was like striking and interesting, and I did Lady Gaga GUI from her, art pop album. Justice for Art Pop, by the way. And she, so basically I did this bit where I had a wig and an outfit, and then I didn't do the full, but I just like, my wig kind of accidentally came off, and then a dancer handed me a moustache, and I turned around, stuck it on, ripped off my blazer, and I had like a white tank top on, something a bit more masculine and butch, and then did the rest of the choreography, the exact same choreography, but just in a more masculine kind of grounded, aggressive style. And she just gagged, she loved it. She wouldn't stop going on about it. She just thought it was so fun. And so when I went on Drag Race, I thought I want to do something very San Francisco. I thought I want to do something that Heklina will find cool.
Right.
You know, and just think that I'm cooler after doing it. And I think the fall came because I just wanted to, I wanted to make an impact. And I felt like at that point in the competition, I was just getting frustrated, honestly, because I felt like I was doing okay and I was doing good, but they didn't really find it interesting, or they didn't really care. The episode before was the design challenge, and I felt like I was so proud of it, and the frustration of not doing well in that made me go, okay, well, I'm gonna take it a step further. And I did practice it once backstage, and one of the cameramen saw, and he asked me, are you gonna do that? And I was like, maybe. I said, as long as you don't tell anybody else, like any other cameraman or producers that I'm doing it, I'll do it. And he was like, well, I need to
gag him, right?
I want the genuine reaction. And then he was like, well, I need to tell the cameraman. And I was like, okay, we can just tell whoever you need, but don't tell anyone. I really want it to be like a genuine, authentic moment. And I felt it. It was like awkward, like to feel them going, ugh. When it happened, it was a bit awkward. I sort of felt like the reaction was kind of slow. You know, for them, they were like figuring out, So I didn't know if people were really gonna gag when it came out, or if people were gonna be like, oh, that was clever. But that episode changed my life, like completely, fully.
And it also made you pop right in the competition. It really set you on your path.
And I think it was a reminder to me to trust my instincts, because I thought I knew some people would think this was a stupid idea. I know there's a lot of drag queens out there that would never want to do something like that. You know, they would find it a bit like, just not their style. So I think it just taught me to trust my instincts, and then I think I just did that. Whenever I felt I was in an uncomfortable position, or whenever I got nervous in the competition, I just thought about this moment, and I thought, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Falling and slapping on a mustache made me pop out of that competition.
Yeah, it's just, and that's why I think if I ever were to go back, again, I would want to come up with gags and take risks, and really come with like a plethora of like more developed, like cool moments, you know?
Yeah, that was, Camden, it was so good.
Thank you.
It was so good. And every time that I watch it, I get a jolt of joy.
Yeah,
I mean, it really lasts. It holds up.
You should have been at the bar that I was at in San Francisco.
I can only imagine.
Because there's this collective like, that's our girl! And then when I fell, it was so awkward and quiet. Because everyone was like, she's going home, damn it. And like, it was just really awkward for those few seconds. And then when I stood up, the entire bar was just like an earthquake. It was insane.
That must have been amazing.
Yeah, I'll never forget that moment.
It must have been so good. It was great.
Thanks.